There's nothing as sweet and juicy as the first 2 weeks of every new relationship. From an abusive relationship. Is it a lion that you want to tame? You be thinking in your head that you can change him. You guys should fry plantain for each other. Fry the for each other. Even know if all of them are in one WhatsApp group because you grow a man from scratch and invest him when he's ripe. Just put you in the truth is, if I could go back in time and have a honest heart-to-heart conversation with my younger self, there's a lot of hidden truths I'm going to tell myself. And that's because dating in your 20s is not as rosy as people make it seem. Although it's fun and intriguing, but yeah, you're still young, go for it. Because I'm your big sister, I'll be sharing with you some important lessons and tips you should have in mind now that you're still in the dating scene, so you don't make mistakes. Okay, let's get right into this video. I don't want this video to be long at all, so yeah, let's get right into it. Disclaimer: you do not necessarily have to agree with everything that I'm going to talk about in this video, but the girlies that gets it, and that's some opinions. First thing to note: know yourself. If you ask me, I think it will make even more sense if you have a better understanding of the type of person you are. You know, the type of person you are, what kind of a person you are outside the walls of any type of relationship. What's your attachment style? Are you the securely attached person, the anxious attached person, or probably the avoidant? These things you need to put it into consideration when you are going into the dating scene, so you don't need on your partner. For example, the anxious attachment people, those are the people that probably they need reassurance all the time. They need their partner to always reaffirm them, reassure them, and tell them that they love them, you know, and they are there for them. The securely attachment style, these are the type of people that they are secure with their love. They know that their partner is not going anywhere. You know, are you that type of a person? Or probably the avoidant. When there's a problem, you want to hide, you want to run away because you are just scared to resolve issues. You know the type of attachment style you also have before you venture into any relationship. 2, look for compatibility in a partner. Trust me, there's nothing as sweet and juicy as the first 2 weeks of every new relationship. You'll be asking yourself, where has this person been all my life? My dear, give it time and they will show you where they have been all your life. I'm not even kidding. But yeah, if you ask me, I think time will eventually reveal the true intention of anyone. Yeah. I feel like love is a strong word and people really misuse the word love. You know, I love you, anywhere you turn to, I love you. If you turn to your left, I love you, turn to your right, I love you. But how many people are willing to stand by the love? Love is not about the good times, it's also about the bad time. Are you willing to stay with your partner in the bad times, when things are bad, when you see their flaws and you tell yourself, okay, I can cope, I can be with this person? You should put all those things into consideration, because I love you is very sweet to say, but very difficult to act. Yeah, very difficult to act. I know you'll be wondering why I've been touching my face since the beginning of this video. Guys, this is Nigeria, there is no light, and I don't want my video to look like I am really sweating inside, so I just have to constantly touch my face to make my face a bit bright. Anyway, trust your intuition. Yes, trust it. You see that small voice in your head, my sister? Trust it. Believe it. Whichever one you want to call it. Oftentimes, they're no more than our conscious mind does it, trust me. And if you are with someone that you are not certain about that person and you're having probably like a bad gut feeling that probably the person is not real, or probably the person is pretending, I don't know, whichever one you want to call it, please don't ignore that feeling. You know, don't ignore it, because sometimes you hear people say, oh, I have a gut feeling that so and so person is pretending, or maybe so and so person is doing something bad. Major times it is correct, it is true. At the end of the day, it is true. I'm not even lying, it is true. You see this next point I want to talk about now? Don't joke with it. Do not what? joke with it because it is very important. And I feel like people don't even talk about it as much as I would want people to talk about it. My dear, stay away from an abusive relationship. Stay away from what? An abusive relationship. I can sit down here and talk about this topic from now to tomorrow because I've had my own fair share of this whole abusive partner stuff. But yeah, it is not what your life. There are good people out there that will treat you even better. I know that it is not easy to live, but try your best. Break free from an abusive partner. This does not necessarily have to come with probably your partner hitting you. There's verbal abuse. You understand? You can't be with someone that does not value you, someone that at every slight opportunity want to hit you or want to call you names and call you words or probably make you feel less of yourself. What are you doing with such person? If a person show you who they are, in the first instance, leave. Leave. Don't wait until you die in that relationship or until they hospitalize you before you decide to leave that relationship. Major times it does not end well. At least this is the era of social media. You must have heard or see series of girls that have died from this whole abuse story. And I don't want you, my girlies, to be associated with this. I know you might be saying it's not easy to leave. My dear, I know it's not easy, but I left. One day I'm going to do like a story time of my whole abusive partner story. But for now, the cocoa is for you to bounce out of that abusive relationship. Yeah. I know you might be thinking, if I leave him, I will be alone. My sister, you will not be alone. Find something doing, get a skill, keep yourself busy. That way you don't even have to think of him. I know what you'll be thinking in your head, that you can change him. My dear, you cannot change him. You cannot even tame him because first of all, you're not working in the zoo. Or is he a lion that you want to tame? So bounce out now, my sister, that you still have the time. Now that you are still alive, move, leave. If you are wondering what I'm cleaning sweat because I'm so hot. Anyway, the last thing I'm going to talk about in this video is please do not settle out of the fear of being alone or probably because of the pressure of your parents. I'm currently going through it with that because right now everyone, my parents is on my neck to get married. Typical African parents. I don't even know if all of them are in one WhatsApp group because once you get a certain age, you just be on your neck like, oh, are you not seeing anyone now? Don't you have someone that you are going out with now? Man, please, I don't have. What did I say? I do not have. Because I remember when I was quite young and you people don't want to see me with a man. So what are you thinking? That I'm going to grow a man from scratch and invest him when the time comes, when he is ripe, and go and marry him, or probably will come and marry me. Okay? It doesn't work like that. Currently, I don't even pick my mom's call sometimes because I know where the conversation is going to end. If you are one of us, please indicate yourself in the comment section. If you are one of those people that used to avoid your mom's call because you know at the end of the day she's going to ask you, when are you going to bring a man to the house? Yeah, this might be funny now, but in reality, some people don't really work well under pressure because of this force from their parents, like when are you going to get married, stuff like that. They will settle for anybody. Whichever it is that come their way, they have no choice. They will just like, you know what, let me just settle for this person. After all, I'm getting older. After what is there after a woman finishes school, after NYSC, what's next? It's not to get married and start popping out children. My dear, you are more than that. Trust me, you are definitely more than that. Some will even go as far as to pressure the man to go and see their parents. Relationship that is not even up to 3 months or 4 months, you're already putting pressure on the person. Oh, please, when are you going to see my parents? My sister, they will run away. You see those men, they would run away because they know that you are now looking desperate to get married. Another thing that you should have in mind, your parents will not live with you in that marriage. I hope you know that. Your mom your dad that is pushing you, when are you going to get married, when are you going to get married, they are not going to live with you and that's your husband and that man that you think is best for you, or that you're probably marrying out of being lonely or out of being scared or out of the pressure of your parents is not going to live with you. You are going to be the one to bear the burden. If he's a good person, good for you. But if he's a bad person, my dear, this is marriage and not relationship. No going back. You are stuck with him for life. You guys will fry plantain for each other. Fried will be for each other. I don't know if you've noticed, the divorce rate is really high these days. Probably because most of the people that are getting married now, they did not even really take our time to know themselves. I was reading a story on Instablog the other day. Not Instablog, anyway, I've forgotten the social platform I was reading from. I saw a couple that they got married after 3 months of knowing each other. Mind you, I am not condemning that. It can happen. Glory if their relationship lasts, if their marriage lasts. I'm not wishing them bad or anything. But I think that's too early if you ask me. That is way too soon. Take our time to know this person. You understand? A lot of character are brought out in marriage. Like marriage exposes a lot of character. So don't jump into an institution like marriage because you are being pressured by your parents. Oh, when are you going to get married? When are you going to start giving me grandchildren? My dear, at the right time, tell them at the right time, I will do that. The man will come. God will do it. You understand? So yeah, that is just my take on this whole thing. We've come to the end of this video. I told you guys earlier that this video is not going to be long, okay? I just needed to, sprinkle some goodies for my girlies. But yeah, guys, if you stayed till this time, I want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate that. God bless you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video. Big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Yeah. Bye-bye.